we are getting ready to say goodbye to our Christmas tree for the year. Usually we keep it up a little bit longer, but it's the day after Christmas. We've got furniture being delivered tomorrow, and so this guy's got to come down to make room for our new sofa and love seat. So all the Christmas decorations are getting put away today. Okay, so Eric just ran to try to get us another tote because with all of the decor we bought this year, it does not all fit into the one little tote that we had. And we had a box as well, and everything's just kind of exploded. So we're going to have to get another tote. He's on the hunt for one. While he's gone, I'm working on laundry. I've told you guys that my daily systems are the things that I struggle with, so I'm trying to get on top of the daily things like laundry and dishes and, you know, vacuuming every day and that sort of thing. So catching up on laundry right now. Also trying to get Christmas and stuff put away. We've got some cabinets here. We're getting ready to put these up in our laundry room to try to organize our laundry room a little bit better. That is my husband's project while he's on vacation. Most of his vacation is going to be spent relaxing and hunting, but I do have a few honey-do items for him. So, yeah, everything is chaos right now, but we're working on getting things put back together. And this kitty is enjoying very much the shadows from the birds. My neighbor has a big bird feeder out there, and so the birds keep flying back and forth in front of the window, and the bird shadows are making him very happy. And the last of the little Christmas gifts that I bought myself just arrived. I placed an elf order last week, and the items arrived. So the main reason I placed the order was for this sponge. I showed a sponge that I purchased not too long ago from Real Techniques that I do use and love, but right after I purchased that, I saw Emily Noel 87. Is it 87? Or 83? Emily Noel 83. You guys know, she's the big time beauty guru. She showed the elf sponge with the silicone on the bottom in a video, and I had to have it. So this is just like an angled silicone face sponge. It's spongy on it's like an actual sponge, but then the bottom is coated in silicone so it doesn't absorb your foundation. Really excited to try that. They had a deal going on where everything was on sale, and then also if you spent $12 or more, you got free shipping. So I went ahead and got a new eyelash curler because I needed one desperately. And the old school elf mechanical eyelash curler was always my favorite. They had discontinued it, but then they came out with this one, so I'm hoping it's the same. So I grabbed that, and then I got the hydrating camo concealer. I just sort of guessed on the shade because I wasn't sure. I got the shade Fair Beige. I don't know why it won't focus. There it goes. So hopefully that'll be a good shade for me. So that was my little elf order, and that's the last of the little Christmas gifts I bought for myself, and I'm excited to have these. So in my final Vlogmas video, I showed you guys what my husband put in my stockings, and I thought today I'd show you what I put in my husband's. So I got him some new socks and some extra toasty Cheez-Its. These are his favorite, big family size box. He'll go through that in no time. I got some of his favorite cookies, the caramel coconut and fudge cookies. These are like the Girl Scout cookies. These are like Samoas. Got him some Whoppers, some black licorice, some hot tamales, which he's already gotten into. This big thing of Smarties, which I thought was cute. I got him some cinnamon discs, some Bitto honeys, his other favorite cookie, pecan sandies. Got him some crunchy granola bars, some corn nuts, some movie theater boxes of candy, so he got Raisinets, some more hot tamales, and sugar babies. I also got him a big bag of little Heath miniatures, which he already took into his room. So that was his stocking, and I just thought I'd share that since I shared mine, but I didn't share his. Okay, so Christmas is out of here. We got the floor all swept and mopped because there were little pieces of glitter and fake pine needles everywhere. This is all set and situated now. We just got to move out the coffee table. I'm not sure if the coffee table is going to fit once we get the new furniture in or not. We got some pretty huge furniture for a pretty small space, so we'll see. And then the sofa also is going to go. This we're going to take to my mother-in-law's house. She's going to make use of it. It's still in pretty decent shape. It's a little broken down. We got this a couple of years ago at Big Lots, you may remember. But when we went to go buy my husband a new recliner, we just decided in the end to get a whole new furniture set. So since this still has a lot of life left in it, we're going to give it to my mother-in-law. So once my husband gets back from hunting, he went hunting this morning, came home, helped me with the tree, did a few things. Now he's back out hunting. So when he gets home, we're going to get this out of here so that I can sweep and mop underneath it, so that we're all set and ready. Furniture set to be delivered between 9 and noon tomorrow. Still working on laundry, by the way. So now that my living room is all completely clean, I'm going to come in here and tackle this. I know you guys are shocked to see that my desk is completely covered in stuff again, but I need to get it cleaned off because I'm going to film a plan with me video, which I'm super psyched about. So this is my next project. Okay, I just got done filming my plan with me video. Felt kind of silly, honestly, sort of halfway through when I realized I was filming this video and I didn't really have any plans for the week. But it's because my husband is on vacation this week, so we don't have any like set plans. It's really just a staycation. He's gonna work on some home projects. We're gonna spend some quality time together, and we're just gonna kind of take each day by ear. So didn't really have a whole lot of plans going into this plan with me video, but I had so much fun kind of sitting down, laying down the stickers. This is like therapy for me. It really helps with my anxiety, and it makes me feel sort of creative even though I'm not really artistic. So if you missed this video, make sure you check it out. I'll link it in a card above. In case you were wondering what was on my to-do list today, I figured I'd check in with it and mark things off, so you might as well come with me. So take down Christmas, that is done. Laundry catch-up is in progress. Tidy kitchen, done. Empty dishwasher is done. I've been trying to do the thing where I empty it first thing in the morning so that we can just put our dishes in as we use them throughout the day. As part of my goals for 2022, I have, you know, get my house in order, and that's one of the things I really need to do is get a good cleaning routine. So I started a little early, and I've been trying to do that for the last few days, and it's been working out well. Sweep and mop the floors. I did that, at least in the living room. Declutter bookshelf. I've had this on my to-do list for days. I don't think it's going to get done today. I have a bookshelf in my living room where everything just gets stacked. So I'm honestly considering just getting rid of that bookshelf entirely, but in order to do that, I would have to find place for the books elsewhere. And I don't know if I'm even going to have space elsewhere for the books. Either way, the bookshelf itself needs to be decluttered, whether I take everything off it and get rid of the bookshelf entirely, or if I just get the stuff that's not books off of it. Like, if there's a pen in the kitchen, rather than picking it up and putting it in my office, I put it on the bookcase. And anything that doesn't have like a set space gets stacked on the bookcase. It's like our clutter catcher. We don't have a junk drawer. We have this bookcase that we just stack with shit. So decluttering it is on my list, but it's probably not going to happen today. I put to wash the bed linens if I have time after the rest of the laundry's caught up. Probably not going to have time to get to that today. So let's just be honest. This is going to get moved. This is going to get moved. Pick up the cabinets. That was the Lowe's order. That's done. Cabinet install. I don't know if my husband's going to do that when he gets home or not. We'll see. Film plan with me. Done. Film the sinking funds refresh. I'm not getting to that today. Upload the plan with me is next on my to-do list. I did edit and upload Vlogmas. If you guys didn't know, well, crap, by the time this goes up, it's going to be, you know, way later. But, you know, if you missed my Vlogmas series, go check it out. Bedroom tidy. Well, I cleaned off the desk enough to film my video anyway. There's still junk over there. Pretend like that's not there. I gotta figure out a better system for my desk because my office space isn't big enough for everything I want to try to do in here, and so it just constantly gets stacked up and stacked up and stacked up. So I need to adjust my expectations and declutter and organize better, but not gonna happen today. The rest of the bedroom tidying is probably gonna happen tomorrow. Polish nails I decided not to do because my nails were still good enough for filming that video. Still need to outline my goals video. I don't really like script or outline what I'm gonna say in my videos typically, but this is something I want to sit down and kind of write out my thoughts so that I have them straight for when I film. I want to talk about the Power Sheets prep work and if I found it helpful, and I want to talk about my goals for 2022. And it's just a little bit of a lengthier video, and I want to make sure I know what I'm saying in that video, so I want to outline it a little bit. But that's honestly probably going to happen tomorrow. The marker color test, that is also part of this goals video. I want to figure out what color markers I'm going to use when I'm color coding my goals. I might still do that today. Charge tablet, that's just a simple matter of plugging it in, but I've got to find my charger plug for it because I can't find it. So I was hoping when I cleaned off my desk I'd find it and then I could charge my tablet, but I didn't find it, so I need to go on a search for that so I can charge my tablet. And I can't do the PDF on my tablet until the tablet's charged. This is me trying to figure out how to get my budget printables on my tablet so that I can maybe do some digital budgeting in the new year. Just something I'm kind of playing with. And then I need to charge my camera battery. But that I'm going to do after I'm done vlogging for the day. And then we're on our own for dinner tonight. That's what yo-yo means. You're on your own. I'm not cooking. We're just going to do leftovers or cereal or whatever the kids can kind of come up with on their own. So yeah, I actually accomplished quite a bit today, and it's still relatively early. It's about 4:30. So I've got some time to work on some of these other like editing things. I'm going to get this Plan With Me video I just filmed edited and uploaded. Work on some more computer stuff, and then by then Eric will be home and maybe we can tackle that cabinet project. We'll see, but I'm feeling pretty good about everything I've accomplished today. Okay, so we got the first cabinet in. I wish I had taken some before footage of what this looked like back here. If I can find an old vlog that shows what it looked like, I'll insert that here, but this is going to be so much better.
So there used to be an old wire rack shelf there, and originally we had the washer and dryer stacked, so I had to cut the shelf down in size to accommodate the stacked washer and dryer. For those that are thinking about doing their own cabinetry, for upper cabinets, it's easy to do if you run this stringer board across the bottom to the level that you want it, because then you can lift the cabinet up there and set it on top of this and hold it up on your own. If you do not have help, you can screw the thing in and it makes it a one-person job.
Yeah, he put this in all by himself. Typically we would have Robbie help him, but Robbie was busy with something else, so he was able to do it with this. What is this called? A stringer?
I just call it a stringer to run across to support the weight for the cabinet.
So you just screwed this into the studs?
Yep, and then you can set the cabinet bottom on it, tip it in, and screw the cabinet in. And you only need one hand to hold the cabinet up.
Yeah, so he's going to hang the other one next, and then this will be cabinets all the way across for my laundry detergent and whatnot. We're going to paint all of this at some point, this little laundry closet here. This is actually just a walkway. This is our bedroom door here, and the kitchen's over that direction. I'm not going to show it because it's a mess. Yeah, having this cabinetry is going to put a door on all of the extra toilet paper and paper towels and laundry items and all the extra stuff that we've never been able to store before because we haven't had a place. So this is going to go a long way towards my organization goal for 2022.
Okay, so cabinets are up. One more little trick. I've already leveled this set of doors. So when you go to level your next set, if you just loosen these screws that make the door slide up and down, and then you take a piece of wood, you can push it up tight to the one you've already leveled, and then tighten your screw, and that door will be the same exact level as your next one in line. Of course, I'm too short to reach this easily. So now that you've done it that way, that door is going to be the exact same level as the one you've already leveled. And then you can just slide that board down and loosen those screws, and this will drop to the same level as this door. Although it looks like I don't even really need to do that one. It's at the right level already.
Mm-hmm. So it's done?
And then there are, on these cabinets, I don't know about yours, but there are adjustments on these hinges to close this gap here if you want a smaller gap between the doors. So then for these particular ones, you set your drill in reverse, and that will jack the front of that door closer together. And close that gap. So then you just have to do the top ones.
Ta-da!
Yeah, it looks like this one here could go a little bit further. And then, the finished product, you peel off your plastic.
This is the most satisfying part.
The other plastic came off easily. This one wants to fight.
It's because the camera's on.
Well, no, it's because they didn't put it on even. The other one was done correctly.
So these are the same cabinets that we have in the kitchen. They're just, you know...
They're Lowe's stock cabinets that they stock in the store.
Yes.
They're the Diamond Now Arcadia brand. Frankly, I don't want to put a huge amount of money into this home because we don't plan on staying here for an extended period. Yes, we're going to live here for years to come, but not 20 years. We just want to make it nice for the time that we're still here. And now, rather than one small half shelf here, we have two full cabinet widths to store all of our cleaning supplies and laundry supplies.
Which is desperately needed in this teeny tiny house. So the only thing left to do is to put hardware on it, right?
Yes, and that is going to have to wait because I have it in the shed, I just don't know where. So I'm going to have to go out and search.
But they're functional. I can put the shelves in and start organizing. And it's going to be so, so, so nice to have all of the stuff behind closed doors.
Yeah, I have the hardware and I have a jig to put the hardware on and make it identical on both doors, but that's something I need to find because my shed is a mess right now.
If that's not the story of our lives, everything's a mess. But that's what we're trying to fix. That's what
when my wife keeps sending people out to the shed to store things and they just throw it in the shed, you know.
That's what happens when you have teenage boys. Alright, well you guys wanted to see the new furniture once it got delivered, so here it is. This is the sofa. It turned out to be smaller in my living room than I expected, which is such a huge plus because we have such limited space. So it fits right here. We're still trying to mess with placement, whether we want it more that way or more this way or what, but that's the sofa. And then we have the love seat here. We also tried it on this wall, and it fits on this wall as well. So we have, you know, different configurations we can try, but that's it. It's really beautiful. The cats are loving it. And now that we have it in the house, the color is not nearly as warm as I thought it was. When we looked at it in the showroom, it looked a lot more warm toned, a lot redder, but I think it's neutral enough to go with our gray walls and our gray floor. Of course, we do have brown tones in the floor, so overall, pretty darn happy with it. Fits a lot nicer than I thought it would, which is so good. We still have the coffee table kind of pushed off to the side. It doesn't really fit if you put it in the center of the room, so I don't know if we're gonna get rid of it or if we're gonna keep it and just leave it here, what the deal is, but the sofa does have cup holders. It has storage here and here as well, also both sides here, and this comes down and there's storage here and charging station, which is so nice. So yep, that's it. I really like it. I think it's really beautiful. It does have to, of course, come out from the wall so that you can recline it a lot more so than I even thought. I think the website said 8 inches, but this is definitely more than 8 inches. So
they're measuring the 8 inches from the top.
Okay. So, I mean, that's not ideal, especially with as small of amount of space as we have, but it's beautiful. I'm very happy with it, and hopefully it'll last us a really long time. Alright, so once the furniture got delivered and we got it kind of put where we wanted it, we spent the rest of the morning just kind of relaxing in it, resting, I guess, but Eric just left to go hunting, so I'm going to take this opportunity to tackle the mess I've got going on. I've got more laundry to do. I feel like I'm never going to get caught up on the laundry. This I started to organize last night. This is like all the cleaning products and stuff we had on that shelf that needs to go in here, and I started organizing this a little bit as well. But it clearly needs some more work. This one I think is still completely empty, so that's my project for today, getting stuff organized a little bit, cleaned up. I've got to also tackle this bookshelf of doom. Remember I told you guys we have a bookshelf that we stack up? That's the one. So I'm just sort of attacking visual clutter right now, and hot damn does that look so much better. Now, don't let me fool you. I've still got chaos going on, but this space is cleared and dusted. I mentioned in a recent video, I don't remember which one, I filmed so many videos lately, that we don't have a junk drawer in my house, but we do have this bookcase that gets stacked up with stuff. All of these bins here are just full of random junk. So they still need to be gone through, decluttered, organized. But as a home that doesn't have a lot of storage space, this is one of the solutions, was just bins of all the random stuff like medicines and I don't even know what else is in here. Wax melts and random screws and just rubber bands, that sort of thing that would go in a junk drawer typically. We don't have a drawer, so it's all just jammed in here. At some point I will go through and I will organize these things, but for now, having them sitting on the shelf, this is much, much better. Like, all of the visual clutter's gone and it's hidden. So I still would love to find space elsewhere in my home for all of my books and be able to get rid of this bookcase, because it's here sort of halfway behind my table and it's not great in terms of like a clutter-free zone, but for now, it's fine, it's better. Still have a ton of stuff to tackle here, which I will get to, but we're making progress in here, so not too shabby. The cats definitely approve of our new furniture, you guys. So now that I spent some time working on some decluttering, I feel like I can take a break. Austin and I are very behind on Hawkeye, so we're going to sit down and catch up. Well, actually, it's over now, I guess, so we'll probably just binge it and finish it. I've heard really, really good things about it, and we liked the first few episodes, so I'm ready to see where this goes. Alright, you guys, my husband's done it again. Made me another delicious meal. So this time we've got some barbecue pork chops with potato wedges, and he roasted these Brussels sprouts and they look incredible. So crispy. That one's a little dark, but look at that. I love...
What one's a little dark?
This one.
Oh, that one?
Yeah, you stole it! Huh! I wasn't complaining. You guys gotta get you a man that can cook. This is incredible. Thank you, honey.
Yep.